Hi, I'm Beverly Camp. I'm here for my science lesson. I was going to do what will roll or will not roll on a ramp. And some of the things you need is, actually somebody built this for me a couple years ago. I've used it. It's just a cool little ramp made out of wood that I like to use in my classroom. And so what I would do is have the kids go around the classroom and get like different toys. So I just went ahead and collected some in a bucket, and they'll bring them. And my opening statement would be, how cool does this ramp look? What do you think what do you think could roll on the ramp? And then I'll like choose maybe like the obvious thing, a car, and show them how it rolls down the ramp. May not make it all the way to the end, but it rolls. And then so I'll ask the children in the class to go around and find some different things in the room that they think might roll down the ramp. So we'll start and say somebody brings me a marker. Is it gonna? And then I'll let them put it on, so like they could put it on that way. That's not working. Do you think there's another way we could put that on there? So we could try that way. Ooh, marker rolled. And then usually when I do this with my kids, we do a little thing on the whiteboard. I don't know if you can see that, where it's kind of like a graph, but not really. We just keep like a tally, what rolls, what doesn't roll. I do this too, like when we do like the sink and float thing. So I'll just mark tally marks on there, so at the end they can incorporate their math and count, and they always think it's fun to see what wins. Like we did sing float the other day, and everybody was so excited because float was getting ahead, and they were cheering and screaming. It was awesome. So then, okay, so here's another one. Potato head. Is that gonna go with that? Whoop, that rolls that way, but it doesn't really do good that way. So we'll put that and we'll tally that for the roll. Here's like a little wooden block. It's got leaves on it. It's kind of round, but you're gonna roll. Nope, drops off the side, so we'll tally that on doesn't roll. Here's something from the same set of blocks, but it's a cylinder, so does it roll? Yes, it rolls. They could bring all kinds of stuff, like bottle of glue. Is it gonna roll? No, is it gonna roll if we put it this way? But look at that, it slides a little bit, but it's not rolling. So we're gonna mark that for doesn't roll. Got these little cylinder type magnets. They could roll together. They could roll alone. So that's another one. Mark for roll. And we've got, I'll just show you like these little bottles that we keep in the room to collect things in. That one like rolled all the way across the table. So that one rolls. So then we keep our tallies. And if we wanted to stretch this even further, like we could actually like have pictures and draw a graph, so we could see like in a graph what rolls, what doesn't roll, which side's higher, instead of just the counting of the tally marks. And if it needed to, if additional help was needed for somebody, like I could walk around the classroom with a child and help them pick out items and get their brains, their wheels going on about what would roll better than something else. So then at the end we would go back and review all of our objects and talk about why some of them rolled and some of them didn't roll. And the kids, most of the answers that I would usually get was, it has to be round or has wheels on it to roll. So that is my lesson plan using my ramp and toys from around the room for science. Thank you.